They marched for justice. They came in peace. They raised placards, not weapons, but some never returned home. In the aftermath of Kenya's largest youth-led uprising, silence has settled over the streets. A silence not born of peace, but of fear.
In June last year, blood was spilt on the grounds of Kenya's parliament.
June 2024 was supposed to be a turning point. Instead, it became a warning. This was a generation that refused to sit quietly. Gen Z, bold, restless, connected. They demanded jobs.
Word instantly reaches the protesters.
After some of us getting arrested and being beaten up,
they demanded dignity. They demanded answers. They filled the streets with hope, but hope alone was not enough.
What do we manage to ingia parliament? People are inside the parliament.
What started as peaceful protest was met with tear gas and bullets. The state's response, swift and severe, turned city streets into battlegrounds. Allegations of police brutality flooded social media. Videos went viral. Officers allegedly firing live rounds, beating protesters, chasing unarmed youth.
One photographer took these. He didn't know it then, but he'd just captured the last 3 seconds of this man's life. Seven men are hit.
Official numbers remain unclear, but families are still burying their children.
Mom, so sorry for your loss. What would you like to tell the country?
Yeah, I have no words. I had to back them. We had to talk together.
I actually think that was the last funeral that I went to. I couldn't.
They were students, job seekers, sons and daughters, youth who believed they could change their country and paid for it with their lives. My son wasn't a criminal, a mother tells us. He was marching for a job, but not to die.
Impossible.
No, it's impossible. You know what?
From Kisumu to Mathare, families recount midnight knockdowns, bodies in morgues, and a system they say offers no justice. As outrage grew, so did control. Social media accounts were flagged, organizers were followed, whistleblowers received threats.
Anthony Boke, who hosts a show online, says they still don't trust him because of many broken promises.
We are an educated class of jobless youth. It's a very dangerous place to be. We need jobs, and that is what the government has to respond to. Otherwise, people keep on coming out.
The first airing of this documentary allegedly blocked, denied transmission, silenced, like the voices it tried to amplify. Then came the BBC. Their investigation peeled back the curtain, exposing a government allegedly willing to use force to protect power.
Now, the British Broadcasting Corporation has this evening cancelled a planned public screening of Blood Parliament.
Censorship, targeted violence, alleged extrajudicial killings. The world watched, but would it act?
Citing pressure from Kenyan authorities, the exposé unmasks 3 security officers who pulled the deadly trigger at the height of the anti-finance bill protests. Our reporter David Mudhoka sought responses from implicated units.
No police officers have been charged, no resignations, no national inquiry. The government denies wrongdoing, investigations stall, families wait. And across Kenya, a painful question lingers: will anyone be held accountable?
we have a generation that once they believe in something, they will do anything. for it. If you believe in something, just fight for it.
But if the aim was to silence Gen Z, it failed, because out of grief came fire. Music, poetry, protest, digital warfare, a new wave of activism rises in the name of those lost. We don't fear death, one protester says. We fear silence. This is no longer just a fight for justice. It's a battle for memory, for dignity, for the right to be heard. Kenya's Gen Z has changed the nation's story, but what chapter comes next? That's up to all of us. Dedicated to the memory of those who stood for justice and never came home. Justice delayed is justice denied. #Gens for Change.